If you want to grow stronger, you have to be in the presence of people who are much better than you. You question your own existence. That happens to me all the time. I go to my mastermind meeting. Some guy stands up and says, like that guy that I mentioned, like 12 million a week. That I lost sleep over that. Because entrepreneurship feels like it's a lonely journey, right? There's not, as you guys grow your companies, you notice that you're not going to have a lot of friends that you can talk about what you do at a higher level, right? I mean, look at all the things that we talk about here. Like, would you be able to talk to your friends about it? Like, I meet my friends, like,
not even my best friends am I able to talk about what I talk about here. I mean, it's true.
It's true. It changes. I lost a lot of friends, not because of there's animosity. It's just I can't connect anymore. Like, and I feel super bored. And I'm not the type of person who can hide it. I can't fake it. And that's good for them. I'm not saying I'm above them or anything like that. It's just I need my own environment. Just like certain plants, if you put them in the wrong environment, they die, right? That I noticed because I used to feel bad about it. I'm like, oh, am I treating the people that I used to respect bad because I own a bigger business right now? Like, that's kind of an asshole behavior. Then as I was going through this, I noticed, no, I don't disrespect them as a person. It's just we have a lot less things in common right now. It is going to actually hurt me try to communicate with them versus me finding another environment where I can flourish, just like a growing plant. If you keep it in a small pot, this plant cannot grow anymore. But if you kind of put it in a bigger one, it's going to flourish and do better. So it's just a lot of like internal thinking, like personal reflection, self-reflection on what's happening.
That's the reality, though. The associations that you keep, whoever you're associating with, that's the biggest determinant of success. And I'm sure you've heard somewhere before, yeah, you will make the average income of the 5 people who you spend the most time with and who you associate the most with. And
that's true. I never heard of that.
That's very true. It's constrained to that box or that paradox or thing, and then that's it. So being outside of the box and just watching out for associations is golden.
100%. Yeah, because when you associate with someone who's doing 10 times better than you feel bad about yourself, right? But businesses grow through constraints. Like, you notice that, oh, there's a constraint in your business. Why is this guy doing that much? I'm not doing that much. Then you start thinking about this. But if you're hanging out with people who are no match to you, like financially, business-wise, you feel like the king on top of the hill. And that's a very dangerous feeling, because then you get complacent because you think that you're better than everyone else around you. It kind of gets to you, right? Yeah. Which is not the truth. It's the false truth, because you're comparing yourself to other people who are not even competing with you to start with. Maybe they have jobs, like they're not going to make 10x on their job. So you're comparing yourself to the wrong group of people just because you have affinity with them, like them, family members and all that stuff. But in reality, you're taking a shortcut. If you're comparing yourself to real entrepreneurs, then you'll feel like shit. And it doesn't feel good to feel like shit. Then you're going to have to do something about it, right? That's how you grow. You grow like, as they say, good timber doesn't grow with ease, right? It's the same thing. If you want to grow stronger, you have to be in the presence of people who are much better than you. You question your own existence. That happens to me all the time. I go to my mastermind meeting. Some guy stands up and says, like that guy that I mentioned, like 12 million a week. That I lost sleep over that. Not because...
Oz felt a disturbance in the force.
Yeah, I started hearing noise. I'm like, what's going on there? 12 million. And that wasn't even my goal. Like, I don't want to build a business that does 12 million, but the possibility of someone much younger than me in age accomplishing that, because you don't think that's possible, then you question everything that you think you've accomplished in your lifetime, right? And it bothers you, and that's the way it should be. Otherwise, many people take the shortcut, compare yourself to your uncle, your brother-in-law, and you're doing better off. Yeah, but the dude is not even racing with you. You're not in the same game. So why are you comparing it to the poor guy,
No, and it's so true. It's like kind of like the thing. So when I was in college, me and my friends, I'm terrible at basketball. They're all better than me. So they were playing basketball. We're just like, shooting around or whatever. Then like one of the actual basketball players that was on the team came over, was like, hey, you guys mind if we play? After you guys are done? I was like, yeah, sure, whatever. Then all of a sudden, because we had somebody that was actually on the team, we all of a sudden were just so much better, because like our minds just were like, we can't miss. We don't want to be seen as like idiots, whatever, just goofing around with a ball or whatever. And it was just crazy. But that's really the way it is. Like, you don't know how much you can grow until you get, like you said, a new pot to grow in. You don't really know your full potential until you're compared to something else.
And as I talk to people who are just way wealthier and have way bigger companies, I noticed that from the way that they talk, there's not a lot of stuff that's different. They just stuck with a couple of qualities that I know, that works. They just didn't give up on it. They just kept improving themselves over and over again.